Oh my gosh, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. After a long maze of trying to find my way back to this place, and it was just right at the start, we see here the Dwemer Puzzle Box on this bottom shelf in this room. I found the Dwemer Puzzle Box, Hasphqt Antibolus, still sounds like a disease, told me to find. Now I'll take it to him, and in return, he'll tell me what I need to know about the Revan secret cult and the Sixth House secret cult. Sounds like it will be a fun conversation. Oh my gosh, right by the door there was a crate with 7 torches. Well, now we know for next time. Now I'm over encumbered. Oh wow, by a lot. Oh, who do I have to find? Do I have to find Hasphqt? He's in the Fighters Guild. Let's go to the Fighters Guild. Did you guys restock your equipment chest yet? No.
May I help you?
Yes. Restock your crap. Hey you, Hasphqt Antibolus. So have you done that little favor I asked? Yes, I did, sir. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the Sixth House, and about the Revan. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back, and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkentad. Yes, the box was just what I was looking for. The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the Temple, but the Temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Revan. Tell Caius that Sharn Gramuzgub would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. I talked to you for nothing? House Dagoth is the Sixth House. The lost Sixth House. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some Sixth House references he should read. Sixth House references. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the Sixth House and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and The Real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Doris Darval over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. Okay, let's go to the bookstore before we talk to Caius. House Dagoth was the 6th of the 7 Dunmer great houses. There's 7? Nothing remains of the 6th house. Its members were all slain or adopted into the other great houses, following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogrun. The Dwemer are the fabled lost dwarven race whose ruins and splendid artifacts are scattered across Tamriel. Elves use the term Dwemer, connoting variously deep-delving, profound, and close-counseled. Imperial usage is dwarven, derived in fable from the affectionate regard of the giant races for their little Dwemer friends. There are several Dwemer sites on Vardenfell, and many have found Dwemer artifacts. Weapons, armor, housewares, coins, and other items of Dwemer design are often found in Dwemer ruins. They are prized by historians and antiquarians, and very valuable. The Emperor, however, has declared discovered Dwemer artifacts to be possessions of the crown, and forbids their trade or sale. Now smuggling Dwemer artifacts is treason, but smugglers will still risk execution for such profitable crime. Okay, that makes sense why they're so, organized in smuggling stuff. There are many Dwemer sites on Vardenfell, but the 2 largest are Mizuleft and Nicholftigith. Mizuleft is in the Sheogorad region, is cursed and dangerous, and access is forbidden. Nicholftigith is occupied by an expedition of the Imperial Archaeological Commission and is not open to visitors. Caius says he's fed up with heroes. The Empire keeps sending them out here to the provinces to civilize things. The fools don't seem to realize that their destinies are being created by historical processes, and they're too ignorant and impatient to understand it. So Caius sends you to me, hoping you'll be different. Poor Caius. So many disappointments. So maybe you'll read on Morrowind, the Imperial Province, and learn something about current events. That's what I recommend. Tell me about Nicholftigith. My Cornelius Caduceus is the head of the Nicholftigith expedition, and he is accompanied by his charming daughter, Penia Caduceus. Why do you have to call her charming? The Dwemer language has never been translated, and they are searching Nicholftigith for a book that may be a Dwemer translation key, like a Rosetta Stone. Here, let me give you the letter of introduction. They might be willing to hire you. Cool. The Dwemer language is largely untranslatable, though the alphabet is known. and short inscriptions can be deciphered, usually from context clues. Fortunately, many Dwemer documents were written in Aldmeris, which is very close to modern Elven languages. Interesting. Well, I think that's everything I need out of you. Bye. I'm going to a bookstore. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth Ur calls you, Revan, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Your journal has been updated. Tell me about Dagoth Ur. He is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Noir. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh, or as dust. Oh, the sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer, and drive the Noir from our land. Rejoice and join us. Come to Red Mountain, and prepare his coming. But do you know about Solstheim? I saw this guy walking up to me, and I'm like, he's holding a torch. That's weird. Are you still talking about this? Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your Lord Dagoth Ur. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth Ur is its glory. Huh. I feel like I should turn you into the authorities.
Come on, then. Say something or move on.
The bookstore was right across from the Fighters Guild. I feel like I've been in here before, actually. Dorissa Darvel. Man, you've got a guard in here to protect your books. Talk to me, Dorissa. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. I'm a bookseller. I buy and sell books. I also read books, and know the sorts of things you read in books. I don't mind sharing what I know about Morrowind lore, and I'm happy to share a little advice. If you're interested, I can also suggest who to talk to if you want to know more about a subject. Balatus Demnavani has studied Dwemer ruins all over Vardenfell. I hear he's always looking for books on the Dwemer. Oh, I've never seen this option. Who to talk to? Smiths know about weapons and armor, and know how to repair them. Clothiers know about clothes. Enchanters know about enchanting and enchanted items. Ashlanders know about Ashland's ecology and geography. Nobles can tell you about the great houses. Priests know about the cults and shrines. Savants know about history, speechcraft, and language. Sorcerers know about Daedra. Barbarians know about creatures. Mages know about undead. Miners know about egg mines and Quama. Scouts know about places and how to reach them. I guess that's kind of fairly helpful. Thank you. ABCs for barbarians. You know, I don't even remember what books he told me to read. Oh, hey, look at this. I gave Hasphqt and Tabalis the Dwemer Puzzle Box, and now he says he'll tell me what I need to know about the Nerevaran Secret Cult and the Sixth House Secret Cult. He also said the inscriptions on the box seem to be directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. When I've delivered my report to Caius, he said come back, and maybe he'll have a key I can take back to Arkanthad. Hasphqt and Tabalis gave me notes on the Sixth House they delivered to Caius. Hasphqt gave me a letter of introduction to Snelius Caduceus, the head of the expedition at Nishliftinth. I spoke with one who called himself a sleeper. He called me by name and said, "You cannot deny your lord, Dagoth Ur. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory." He made no sense at all. I think he must have been mad. Yep, nothing at all to do with this. Literally has none of the books I need, so I'm just gonna buy ABCs for Barbarians. Let's read ABCs for Barbarians, because I need to know about it. A is for Atronach, B is for Bunger's Bane, C is for Comberry. That's literally the end of the book, but there should be more to the book. That's all there is to the ABCs. Okay, you can take this back now. Man, I just wasted 20 gold, but it was totally worth it. Okay, well, I need to talk to Caius about... Okay, it's just you. I need to talk to Caius about all the stuff. Oh, their house is locked. This person, Tia, I had a note from them that I found a while ago by a dead guy. So, just figured maybe I'd stop in and see what she has to say. But I guess we're not going to do that. But another person I want to talk to, because I forgot to talk to a while ago, is another Blade member who lives really close to Caius. I don't know why they all live so close together. That seems like such a bad idea. And here it is, Nine Toes' house. I can only imagine that this is an Argonian. Hey, welcome, Novice Revan. Ninetoes is my name. Hunter is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade. Or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors. Yes, I am Ninetoes. I'm trying to update our maps of the Bitter Coast. There are no good maps of this area, period. Islands, mountains, swamps, lakes, rivers, it's impossible. I'm getting to know the waterways here, maybe as well as the natives, but I can't blend with the natives, and I'm useless in the Westgash or the Ashlands, and I don't see why the maps are so important. Smuggling, maybe, but I'm wondering if they're thinking about landing and moving the legions through here in case of trouble. Interesting. I think none of the other blades have said anything interesting like that. Haven't heard anything about them, other than vague rumors, but something is different around here recently. There's always people with secrets around here, mostly smugglers, criminal syndicates, Daedric cults, others such. But lately, everyone seems to be a little uneasy. Like maybe there's a new player, and nobody knows much about him, and nobody wants to get caught with their guard down. Yes, I offer training, but only blades. But I am a blade. Aw, man. I mainly came here because I thought you'd give me something. Guess I'll just go talk to sour old Caius. Ugh, I have to go this way. Caius, pal. How you doing? Are you here to discuss your orders, Revan? Or is there something else you want? Disturbing dreams. You're worrying me, Revan. You're not going loopy on me, are you? A word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you are crazy, and they want to lock you up. And if you have disturbing dreams and they think they mean something, then the temple thinks you're a prophet or witch, and they want to lock you up. So take my advice and keep a lid on it. Okay. Oh, I didn't even read the notes. Wait, I wanted to read those. The following are notes prepared by Hasphqt and follows for Caius Gosades. I'm just going to read it right in front of Caius. Sixth House. House Dagoth is an extinct great house. In the wake of the ancient battle of Red Mountain, its leadership was revealed to have plotted treason and was discredited. Many of House Dagoth died defending the house. Those survivors who were faithful to the Great Council were redistributed among the other houses. The temple says the ancient legendary evil beings that dwell beneath Red Mountain in the Dagoth-Ur region are the original leaders of the extinct house, sustained by some powerful evil sorceries. Other references. These books include references to the Sixth House and its destruction. The bookseller... No, she doesn't. I didn't see any of these books. Actually, I think I saw Saint Nerevar. Maybe. I think I saw Saint in one thing. She only had one of those books. Then what about this letter to Senelius? Dearest Senelius, the bearer of this note, Revan, has provided useful service and shown considerable resourcefulness. I have employed Revan in retrieving an item from Arkanthad, so you can count on some familiarity with Dwemer ruins. If you have a place, I believe Revan will give satisfaction. If you have any luck, perhaps you'll use the bearer to send a note my way. My best regards and affection to you and Penia. Why do you have to say that? Hasphqt, Antibalas.
Yes?
Alright, let's talk about orders. These notes are from Hasphqt. Excellent. I trust you didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some orders for you. I've glanced at Hasphqt's notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Revan cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn Gramuzgub to tell you what she knows about the Revan. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks, and report back when she's given you the information. Very smart, for an orc. Oof. An unhealthy interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried with good reason. Then why are you saying it like she shouldn't be worried? Okay, bye, Caius. Well, I've got a few things to do before I talk to them. One of which is going back to talk to Hasphqt again, because he's got a key for me to go back to Arkanthad, so I'll probably do that real quick. Maybe not this episode, depending on how long this next bit takes, because I'm going to do a bit of ghost hunting. Or ghost hunting. Oh no, we're going to go on a shopping spree, but also I saw this place here next to the council club called the Lucky Lockup. I'm interested in what this is. I feel like it's a slave market, but I can't be certain. It kind of just looks like a pub. Who are you, Coulamere? Hello, Revan. I'm Coulamere, and this is Balmora. Don't believe we've met. Then how do you know my name? Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend. Interesting, I haven't gotten that response. What about you, Tuna? Hello, Revan. I'm Chuna, and I don't believe we've met. Then how do you know my name? Fast Eddie was complaining the other day about how he was overlooked for advancement in House Telvanni. Again. Hickam. You may call me Hickam. What I do is my own affair. Okay, okay. I'm an assassin, but you just told me you won't tell me what you would do. What about you?
What's this about?
Benunius Agrudius. Agrudilius. Good day, I'm Benunius Agrudilius. Who are you? Todd Wendy. What a name. Hello, friend. I'm Todd Wendy. Be smart. Join the guild. Honor among thieves, right? You're new around here. Don't know your way around. Get in a little trouble. A lot of trouble, more likely. Oh, you'll learn fast enough, I guess. But get gold on your head, and things get tougher. The guild will steer you straight, towards the sweet and away from the sour. And they're a regular guild. Discounts on your training and services and everything. Do yourself a favor. Start easy with friends. Then later, you want to freelance? Fine. I feel like this game is mostly taverns. But I just wanted to check out what that place was. But let's sell some stuff. Millie Hastian, clothier, please, will you buy my gems? Part of me feels like you would buy gems. Will you buy this? No. Who buys gems? Thoric, do you buy gems? Oh wow, you have so many swords. Who buys gems? Alright, my last thought would be the pawnbroker. Drolasa Nitharan. With that outfit. Revan, you must be doing well for yourself. Can I help you? See? I can't be just super poor. Oh, I have to get rid of the moon sugar? Oh, I forgot about that. Let's just put my moon sugar in here for just a quick second. Oh. Well, I guess I ate my moon sugar instead. So let's just go into the pawnbroker. High as a freaking kite.
Speak quickly.
Will you buy my jewels? Oh, thank goodness. Only 60? Oh man, these are not worth what they said, but I'll take it. I'm gonna take those back. Alright, let's talk to... what's his face? Disease guy. Look, from behind he looks like the evil guy from the first Harry Potter movie. Was the teacher with Voldemort on his face. What? Oh yes, I'd forgotten. Here's a Dwemer key, made according to the instructions I found in the puzzle box you brought me. I've no idea what it's good for, but if you take it back to Arkentand, maybe you'll find the lock it opens. Okay. Now to talk to the Orc and the Mages Guild. I think I remember where they usually stand about. You're over here. There's a chair in the way. Howdy, Sharn Grimuzgob. Howdy's a common Orc
Beyond the cities, friend.
expression. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you are one of Caius' associates. That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement. Ooh, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you will complete a little errand for me. But do you know about the island of Solstheim? In the Empire, necromancy is a legitimate discipline, though body and spirit are protected property, and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dwemer loathe necromancers, and put them to death. That's absurd, of course, since the Dwemer summon their own dead to guard tombs and defend the family. Sacred necromancy is righteous, while philosophical necromancy is evil. It's primitive superstition, that's all. No, of course not. I can't teach you spells. I'm not a necromancer. No, absolutely not. Not a necromancer. I was told you practice the dark arts. Oh, Hasphqt gave me a Dwemer key to use in Arkentand ruins. Sharn Grimuzgob assures me she is not a necromancer, and that she cannot teach me any spells. I wonder. I love whoever did these journal entries. Alright, what's your errand? The errand, then, is very simple. I need the skull of Leluva Andrano. What? You'll find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dwemer have some peculiar primitive prejudices against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. I can see why. The tomb is south of Pelagiad, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Sadanin and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. Fireblade added to... okay. Cool. Thanks. Livul Andrano. He was known special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano Tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Luvul's skull from the ritual markings. What does that mean? When you've completed the errand, then we can discuss the information Caius wants. Sharn Grimuzgob will provide the information on the Revan that the spymaster wants after I've done a little errand for her. She wants me to retrieve the skull of Luvul Andrano from Andrano Ancestral Tomb. She mentioned Dwemer prejudices against necromancy and warned me not to upset the natives. Sharn Grimuzgob says that Andrano Ancestral Tomb is south of Pelagia, just off the road, just before the fork with the fork. She has given me an enchanted blade and some scrolls because she says some spirits are immune to normal weapons, which I learned the first time I went into a dungeon with spirits, and it didn't tell me. Anyway, I'm going to end that one here, and I'll pick up next time in Arkandad, either empty-handed or with something, because I don't know where that key, what that key gets me. And then after that, we'll do the other quest for Sharn Grimuzgob. And then, I don't know, we'll figure it out from there. But anyway, stay tuned for the next episode of The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Anyway, yeah, bye.